Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Hello everyone, I do believe this is episode if I remember correctly, it is. Well, we're going to make this a special episode in the series, not numbered in particular, because it deals with matters of the heart. The title of this episode is called The Tender Mercies of the Lord. Okay? And you guessed it. We are going to be getting into the scriptures, so I'm going to fire up the trusty James Hendrick Empowerment Computer, and we're going to cover a few verses in Romans chapter 12. Alright? This is going to be the King James Bible. Now, I promise you that JR is coming back. I promise you. He's going to be coming back. And so, I'm just giving him a break for business and family purposes. And so, now what we're going to do is the New Testament. And just so you guys know, if you don't know already, my preference is for the King James Bible. Now, we're going to go to the book of Romans. I believe it is chapter 12. Okay, chapter 12 is rich with teachings, but we're going to be dealing with how we can exude the tender mercies of the Lord. And then after that, I'm going to share some tidbits. And why I come up with this topic. We're going to be covering Romans chapter 12, verses 15 verses 15, and then I guess it's going to be verse 15. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Now I know and this show is normally about business topics. But I think with what's going on with Omicron, how it can impact people's mental health. I know it's impacted mine. And just the general fear that's going around the general public. And that's one of the things that I launched the James Hendrick Empowerment Network here through Spreaker, is to show people that they don't have to live in fear. Now, I have a brother podcaster who uses it in some ways to motivate and getting people right with the Lord. But of course, my motivation is quite different, because we don't need to live in fear. Now, there was a saying in the Book of Mormon. I'm a Latter-day Saint, and so is JR. So I know he'd sanction this. There is a verse in the Book of Mormon that says, "The tender mercies of the Lord are over all those whom he hath chosen. because of their faith, to make them mighty, even unto the power of deliverance. So maybe you're struggling. I don't know. Maybe you're worried about the health of someone in your family that's close to you. Maybe you have some physical or mental health challenges. Maybe you feel like at times you're having a difficult time getting those around you to understand you. Whatever it is, I hear you. You see, JR is my alter ego, but in a lot of ways he's as tender-hearted as I am, but he's a lot more confident. And so this being a tender subject, there's no doubt in my mind that we have to talk about this. The tender mercies of the Lord call us to be with people. In fact, the baptismal covenant in my church, and we promise the Lord that we will mourn with those that mourn, comfort those that stand in need of comfort. And I believe in those things. And so, I'm sending you out this episode as a little bit of comfort. And now the next episode, JR's going to be back with some hard-hitting content. Now, I hope you've enjoyed listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio family. It's Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And remember, think strong, and live the strenuous life. Take care, and God bless.